Hello everybody, Manithrow here, and welcome to the weekly update video for OSRS. Now this week we have quite a large amount of patches, as there's some changes to the rewards and XP improvements for Varlamore, the Rising Darkness. So first we get into the Master Mixology changes. So in case you and I will be going over this. Somebody mentioned something, I kind of like the idea, so I'm going to go with that. In case you missed it, they released a additional hotfix to the potion hand-ins here, so you'll be able to hand in multiple potions, but any potion hand-in will refresh all three offers. Renamed a pre-pot device to chugging barrel, rebalanced the level requirements, points, XP given, and order rarities for potions, as well as point costs for various rewards, as detailed later in the blog. Adjusted digweed spawn rates so that they scale with your herblore level. Raise a cap of 300 for Mox, Aga, and Lai paste up to 3000. Reduce the wonder range of the supervisor Lalo so that he stops getting in the way of the bank chest. Ensure the chugging barrel functions at the Theater of Blood, Nex, and Master Mixology banks. Following secondaries can now be used with the Raging Pouch, Jangerberries, Lilies of the Sand, Ashes, Silver Dust, Kevet Teeth Dust, Nail Beast Nails, Poison Ivy Berries, Gorak Claw Powder. Prevented UMI, so Ultra Iron Man, or Ultimate Iron Man, from buying potion storage. Alchemist Outfit can now be stored in the player in-house costume room. Made an improvement and some fixes for the Alchemist Amulet. Increase the max amount of charges Alchemist Amulet holds from 250 to 5,000. Fix a bug where the number of changes or charges doesn't always match the number of amulets. Fix a bug where the Blighted Super Restores extended Anti-Venom Plus and the unfinished blood potions weren't working correctly with the potion storage. Fix the bug where the extended Anti-Venom Plus potions weren't working correctly with the chugging barrel. And so if you are handing in multiple potions into the Master Mixology, it was only giving 1 XP for, it was only giving XP for 1 potion. They now fix that, so it's actually giving it for all 3, or however many hand-ins you have. So that has actually been fixed. The High Coddle changes, in case you missed it, last Friday were improved. The High Coddle's loot table roughly doubled the quantity of the non-unique loot. Soil pages were removed from the unique table and added to the regular rolls. The chances of receiving pages are drastically increased, while the chance of the unique has also slightly increased. Remove some low-tier loot, Guam seeds, iris seeds, feathers, watermelon seeds, pineapple seeds, and lobsters. Swapped unfinished rune bolts for adamant since they are more useful. Added some new drops such as the limpwort roots and a variety of some, but not all, herb seeds. Many of you pointed out that the tailing your enemy was a bit too literal during the High Coddle fight due to a bug allowing players to attack its tail from the entrance. So to remedy this, they've adjusted the blocking to prevent ranged attacks on High Coddle's tail from the east side. The penalty for players who skip Phase 1 during the High Coddle fight, resulting in a significant reduction to their contribution value, has been increased further. Colossal Worm Agility course changes have the cost of the Amelis packs, reducing it from 200 termites to 100 termites. This significantly increases the amulets per hour obtained and puts it similar of courses in level range. Increase the value of the termites so they're less likely to be accidentally dropped. Colossal Worm Agility section now turns green upon completion in the collection log. Varlamorean Graceful Outfit can now be stored in the player in-house costume room. Using the Varlamorean Graceful Cape on Osten now allows the player to revert it back to the standard Graceful. Other Varlamore changes added the stash units that were missing from 3 new treasure trail steps at the Twilight Temple. where the River Ortis meets the Proudspire. Costume Needle now correctly works with the Zerician fabric and also provides thread for crafting the bark as expected. Adjusted the Frost Crab's loot table to make it a little more thematically fitting. Butler's tray is now two-handed. Fix a bug where the Xana's quiver could be used to smuggle items in or out of restricted areas that use the item hold system. Other changes: the following items can now be sacrificed at the desk coffer since the prices have settled. Noxious Halberd, Amulet of Rancor, Arania Boots, Araxite Venom Sac, and Spider Cave Teleport Scroll. And finally, the PvP rota has moved to Period A, so 539 US PvP, 318 UK Bounty Hunter, 548 Germany High Risk PvP, 577 US Free to Play PvP, 559 UK LMS Competitive, and Worlds 390 AUS LMS Competitive, and 569 AUS Bounty Hunter have been activated for this rota. The PvP arena is using the Zerker loadouts for ranked duels and tournaments this week, and that is actually it. I mean, there is a little bit here for the merch. So you do have different comics coming out. There's 5 cover issues, variant issues of number 1, but that'll be available to be issue for November 6th. The comics that have been coming out for RuneScape. So 5 different types of covers. So that's coming. Issue 2 has 3 different cover variants. That'll be December 4th. And then the 3rd issue has 3 cover variants, and that is on February 19th. So the release date of the 4th issue will be sometime in March, but they will keep us posted. And here's a little example from some of the stuff going on in these comics. As you can see here, here's a sample page that they're given. Well, there's actually quite a few sample pages, so still, that's the only actual merch update. So that's actually it for this week, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later, guys.